We just got another unicorn, a numbers matching 𝗙𝗡𝗍𝗯 𝗠 set. This set is impossible to find, and just as impossible it is to find, it is also just as impossible to sell, but hey, rare is what we do. Hey guys, don't forget, click like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those wonderful things that help our channel grow, and let's get back to the video. I promised you guys something special. I feel like Mr. 𝗠 should be watching this. Can somebody bring me the old Mr. 𝗠? I'm gonna have him watch over this. You'll notice that it's a big long box. It's a big long box because this is actually a set of watches that will commemorate the ending era of the 38mm 𝗠. And they did that by executing all the models that they had, and they made it in stainless steel, which makes it pretty rare. The fact that there's only 38 of these out there also is super rare because I know some of these sets have actually gotten broken up and pieces were sold one by one. I cringed when I found that out. You got guys that paid $1 million plus for each one of those watches, and now you have a broken up set out there. I will not be breaking this set up. I am going to be selling this set as a set. This is the rarest 𝗠 I've ever had the pleasure of owning, having in my hands. And to be honest with you, I would love to hold on to this for myself. It's just a bit too pricey. It's the cost of a nice house, a very, very nice house. So there you have it. Super limited edition 𝗠 set, all in stainless steel. Mr. 𝗠, what did you think? Not in a million years would I think that my watches would sell this high so many years later. I think he approves. Oh guys, if you like that, we're doing full-blown unboxings on the Luxury Bazaar channel. So if you don't mind, head over there, hit the subscribe button, and check out the unboxings that we're gonna be posting from here on out on that channel, along with some badass content from our guy, Marco. I would like to thank you for the offer, but I will respectively decline. Unfortunately, I don't think there's another one out there for sale. Listen, let me know. The easiest technique for me to sell you, I'll buy at that price, but I'm not joking. At the price you're offering, I would buy another set. I would wire you today. Let me know. All right, bye. Extremely rare set. The rarer something is, the more expensive it is, the more difficult it is to sell. But I think we can do it, right, Mr. 𝗠? Yes. Hey, I'm gonna guess you're gonna ask me to justify the price that I gave you on the 𝗠 set. Before I go into justifying, can I get your numbers? What do you thought the number should be? Okay. All right, look, between me and you, we both know where the money is. So the money is obviously in the two pieces, right? Which is going to be your tourbillon and it's going to be your resonance. Looking at the last Philips auctions of the subscription set #1, if you notice, they broke it up piece by piece. Why did they do that? Because I think that's blasphemy. The only reason they did that is because they wanted to make more money. It's pretty obvious. You have a stainless steel tourbillon that has never been done in a gold movement and a gold dial. #2, you have a resonance. It has both the digital and the power reserve display, which in a normal resonance you don't get. Out of the 5 watches out there, 4 are no longer in production. The way I got to what I paid is I said to myself, between the resonance and the stainless steel tourbillon, I figured there's at least $1.5 million there. So this is how I broke it down. This is how I justified the price. And what I haven't said to you is that it's a fact that the box is worth $50,000. Everybody knows that. One has sold for $50,000. I don't need an answer from you because this is an expensive item. I am dealing with it as first come, first serve. Get back to me as soon as you can and we'll go from there. Thank you. Bye-bye. Most would take that as a sales pitch. Oh, you want to pay this? I'll gladly buy it for that. I never say that unless I'm actually ready to pull the trigger. And oftentimes we'll get offers that are pretty much what we paid or close to it. Obviously, all my existing clients call me right away, and I am working with every single one of them, but I decided to do it as first come, first serve. And one of those clients called us right away to discuss with myself and Anna.
Hello, Anna, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You sent the mother load.
Right? I knew you were going to be calling me within 30 seconds as soon as you get it.
Yeah, that is truly special. So tell me how special it is.
Well,
I have my wingman here to tell you.
And how are you?
Hey, Roman, how are you?
So I'm Anna's assistant. She brought me in just to give you some information. Now, I don't know how much of a background you know on the set. These are still new. It's expensive, but I did the justification the following way. With Philips selling off, the #1 sets, they ended up breaking the set down, which to me is blasphemy. Philips is greedy. They wanted to make more money. But this is the first time I've ever gotten my hands on the set, and it's been out for, 7 years now. My bottom on the set to you would be $1 million. I'm giving you a different number because rather than going back and forth, I just would rather give you what the bottom is I'm going to take for the set.
Look, I'm not going to push back at all, nor should I or could I. I think your logic, your rationale, your reasoning is dead on. So look, here's what I want to do. If okay with you and Anna, if I do this, I'll do it quick. I won't churn on this.
We know how you are. I'll be very fair with you.
I am just super intrigued. I just, if it's not showing that I'm excited about it, I am really excited about it, Roman. Anna, you know me. I talk to you a little more than I talk to Roman, either directly or indirectly. But I'll make my decision within, a day or two. I don't think long on things.
I'm gonna make Anna jump on a plane and hand deliver them to you. How about that?
I'll do that.
That's right. Dinner to down. Appreciate you guys thinking of me, amongst the first, and I really want to chew on this.
You got to take your time and let us know. We're here. Okay.
You guys are the best.
All right, we'll talk later.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, bye.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
And with a deal of this magnitude, they will still end up doing their own due diligence and obviously would have to sleep on something like this. Meanwhile, we have a competition going on in the sales department.
Hey, Roman, did you hear they were having a sales competition? It's really intense.
Considering the fact that I looked at this month's sales and Anna has blown out Nick, Alex, and Sabina combined, and Chris, the competition is not as exciting. However, I do know that
I'm not part of the competition.
I know, but what I do know is they're sandbagging, and they're not. I know Alex has a couple of $100,000 plus sales in the works that are done, but he's not putting them in. And I know that Nick is doing the same, and I know Sabina has somebody she has to charge a credit card for like a hefty amount. Everybody's doing good, and you know what? It's good to create that. I think it was a great idea.
We just sold a 𝗙𝗏𝗬𝗀 205.086. So this is a Saxonia with a 18 karat white gold case to a client by the name of David. David actually did a trade for another Saxonia, and I now have bananas on my shoulders.
You can eat a banana. Thanks, bro.
Anyway, so I did a trade for a older Saxonia for the 205.086. This is an 18 karat white gold Saxonia. It actually has white gold hands and has a gold stone blue dial, which is really cool. It kind of reminds me of the famous painting Starry Night, and it's going to go to a 𝗙𝗏𝗬𝗀 collector. So, David, thanks again.
As the competition comes to an end, I'm trying to reel in as many big deals as I can because contrary to Alex's belief, camping equipment is super expensive. And I drive a 4Runner and gas is also very expensive.
All right, so we had a client reach out through the website who was interested in doing a trade for this Batman right here. Fully serviced by Rolex and actually a really fair price, only $15,000. So we did a trade for his Starbucks. We owed him a little bit of money. Natasha, may I ask you for a favor? Why are you so nice to me when the camera's on?
And after camera, I'm not nice with you, right?
Correct.
Because I can.
Can I?
You sure?
We folded like a million directions. Everyone's leaving, so I'm the only salesperson in the front.
I'll see you Monday, dude.
It doesn't have the sliding, the glide block.
Okay.
But it does have like a quick adjustment. So it's actually extended right now, but if you snap it in, fold it and snap it, it gives you a little bit more, it's a little tighter now. So if it's too tight, just literally push it right back out.
Take a quick picture, please.
Yes. One at a time, or?
Come in.
Come in.
Everybody say 1, 2, 3. Go Eagles!
Go Cowboys!
And his name is John C.
This is a pouch for you. This is just what comes,
just put the paperwork in there.
and then this is your actual receipt from us.
That's fine.
Like I said, every watch that you buy has a 2-year warranty with us, so it mirrors the manufacturer's warranty. So if you ever have any problems,
I trust you.
just call me and we'll take care of it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming through.
Just trying to get a few more deals in before this last competition ends.
Our client called on the phone. He's interested. He's buying this Coral Red OP 2021 complete for $19,000. He is going to wire the money today. He was going to drive up today, but he got caught up in some meetings at work. So I guess he'll be here next Wednesday, so you guys should see him then. Yeah, another happy client and another sale. This is Machine Gun Chris. This is what I do. It's really funny because I'm going to win.
So I sold this Luxury Bazaar diamond necklace. Sold it to a reoccurring customer. And then I also sold a 5905 last week.
And it was now time to announce the weekly winner for our sales competition. So I gathered everybody up in the mezzanine and ran through the numbers. Hello, Marco. Good to see you. Including Marco. Well, sort of. We're going over the weekly numbers. Took a picture of the report. So I'm gonna start from the bottom. We have Sabina coming in at just under $60,000, $58,041. Second bottom, we have Marco. But again, we're not gonna hold him against it, he's Canadian. $64,265. Christopher, that comes in at $182,444. Good job, Chris. Then we have in second place, Nicholas Einsman at $225,450.50. And then in first place for the week, we have Mr. Alex J. Serrano coming in at $318,037.25. So the winner is Alex J. Serrano. Notice that Anna, Adrian, or myself obviously not part of that competition because it wouldn't be fair. But at the same token, you know, you have your salespeople that are better, been here longer, have a bigger client base, and you have some newbies, right?
So we have 8 total people. I say we do a July contest. Let's pick our teams right now. All right, me and you are captains.
Okay.
I got first pick. I got Anna.
Fine, that's fine. You got it, I got Alex.
Okay. I got Marco.
Okay.
Sorry, Nick.
And I'm gonna take Sabina. Chris is your boy. You get Chris, I get Nick.
All right.
All right, there you have it.
It's on. It's on.
It's on.
No, we need a bet. Like we need like a legitimate bet.
What do you want to bet?
I don't know. Let me think about it for a sec now. To be continued.
To be continued. Break. Look, what I have is, again, obviously a numbers matching set as it comes. The set is in as new condition. So we called another client with Adrian, which felt that the value on the set should be once again what we paid and even a little bit less.
I appreciate you trying to keep them together. I think doing the right thing for watch lovers.
Yeah.
I'll have a think about it and let you know, but I think it's probably a little bit out of my range.
What did you think was a good price on that set?
I would have thought it'd be somewhere in like the 1.3, 1.5.
And then that's what people seem to be saying. I also know for a fact that a lot of them were broken up, which tells me that the odds of another one popping up on the market is probably slim to none.
I agree with you. I think someone will pay for it. To me, I have to be a bit more cautious on that.
Well, look, I'm glad we had the conversation. I know where you come from. At least we're on the same page because I pretty much paid what you wanted to pay. Well, look, it was a real pleasure to speak with you. You have my cell phone number and Adrian's as well. Should you need anything in the future, please reach out, and we'll hopefully speak sometime soon.
Sounds awesome, and great to connect, and have a great weekend.
Thanks for your time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. No.
This dude's the man. Like,
listen, he literally put the value of what we paid. So he understands his stuff, he understands the value, and really the bottom line was the buyer's gonna have to get over the hump of paying the premium because every single one of them is breaking down each watch by its value, and they're coming up with the exactly same number that we came up with. It's okay, we'll get it done.
What's the scoop? What's the game plan?
So I'm finishing the list of all the stuff I want to move.
Okay.
In the Google Doc. Then obviously in that Google Doc, when things move, we take them out.
Delete 'em,
I'll run through and start readjusting prices as I deem fit. It's basically stupid proof. It has all the information, years, links, the whole deal.
For sure.
Sorry to interrupt. Why not use the? Why not assign
You're in one meeting.
Why not assign your Zendesk?
Where did you come from?
He heard you were having a meeting, bro. He couldn't let it happen.
I'm gonna crown you the micromanaging king.
Yeah.
That's what I do, baby.
Micromanage.
I'm everywhere.
I told you
We're
that
having
before.
this conversation. Poof,
How did you? I'm having a meeting with my top boy, and all of a sudden Roman comes. It's like you dropped through the
First
ceiling.
of all, this is my top boy. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. You're my top boy.
I'm not a boy. I'm a man.
Well, both of you are kind of manly.
Should I change your name in my phone book? Micromanage King. I was watching one of the gray markets and I was watching Marco. And I'm like, man, he looks so familiar. I know I've met him before somewhere. Like besides, obviously, I met him in person. I was like, he looks so familiar. And I'm like, I know it.
Brings up a picture of Bobby Hill.
Yes! Yes! Yes.
Tell me how King of the Hill predicted Marco.
Look at that.
Yo.
I mean,
so much better. Pull up a Brad Pitt.
Why is that?
Pull up a Brad Pitt.
Yo, why is that an exact picture of Roman and Marco?
That would be it.
Tanya dyed her hair as Roman, and that's Marco.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm kind of upset we sold that dual time MBNF the way we sold it.
Oh yeah. I am super upset about it. I don't know why we sent it out to them. Can we speak with, again, stuff comes in and needs to stay here. Well, how did that make it out to Memo? I don't even know.
Ask your salesman.
Can you, during your little powwows, reiterate that, please?
He's a buyer though.
I'm just a small time watch dealer and buyer. What do? I sit in my office quietly.
In my office quietly. In my office quietly.
And his name is John C.
First of all, that was not supposed to make it out into the public. Assholes.
We got cameras everywhere, bro.
So before I lost my train of thought and I got over micromanaged, yeah, what were we talking about? Collage, layout.
Yeah, the collage.
Prices.
I have like everything.
Yeah, next time he comes, I'm throwing something out.
I have a pretty strong grasp on where I'm at right now. I think
the idea is the more product you put out there at once, the better. Because doing this waiting game, especially right now, it's going to be difficult. You got to be more proactive than reactive. Like those broadcast lists, I'm telling you, that's you being proactive. You going out on Instagram, the hashtags, that's being proactive. Because sitting here waiting, you know, stuff comes in from the unboxing, we take pictures, and then we're like, let's see if somebody contacts us.
Yeah, for sure.
What a time to be alive.
I'm gonna give you homework, okay?
Yeah.
And this is how you learn. We go with the brand jewelry. What are 4 major brands?
Van Cleef.
Okay, go ahead.
Bulgari.
Cartier, Van Cleef, Bulgari, and Chopard.
Chopard, that's a good one.
Chopard's pretty major.
Graf, Harry
Tiffany.
Winston, Tiffany. These are major brands. The most popular brands that are selling in these countries. Cartier, VCA, Tiffany, and Bulgari. These are 4 major brands. Then you have brands like, every brand, like let's say Van Cleef. What is the most popular jewelry in Van Cleef?
Alhambra.
Alhambra is the most popular thing. What is the most popular things in Cartier? Give me a couple things.
Love stuff.
Okay.
Cartier.
I'm gonna give you each one 3 pieces of jewelry. I want you to do homework. I want you to go online and see the retails for all the Van Cleef Alhambra pieces.
Okay.
Then I want you to go online, like on the sites like eBay, First Dibs, and see what is the market value of the second-hand goods. Try to memorize the retail, see the difference between malachite and mother of pearl and onyx and all kinds of different VCA Alhambra pieces. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you some random stuff too, like other brands. We're done for today, 𝗙𝗪𝗧.
Sounds good, Gary. So, what's going on? How are you, man?
Pretty good.
All right, man. Well, here's the bet, man. Client reached out a few days ago and was looking to trade trade up from his Datejust 41 into a GMT Master 2, aka a Batman. This would be his second Rolex, so we're pretty excited to get this going for him.
Perfect. So like, it's crazy because I got this 4 months ago, and just for like the style, it's just a little bit too
right.
A little bit too dressy, and just like a little bit too not like flashy, but a little bit pops a little bit too much. So I wanted something a little bit more kind of less noticeable.
A little more sporty. Not as.
And this, like, when I first got into watches like last year, and this always,
I mean, look, there's a reason why it's a staple. You know what I mean? People go crazy for this GMT. So.
And I'm on the wait list for the Jubilee one, but that's probably never gonna.
I mean, it's funny. I've seen more people lean towards the Jubilee over the past couple months than the actual Oyster itself.
Yeah, the only thing that always worries me with this is why I went with this with the Jubilee is because like the polished center links.
Yeah.
How it scratches easily.
I mean, I have a few of the Jubilees if you want me to go pull them.
No, I think I can always also put like a rubber strap on this, right?
I mean, whichever I know plenty of guys that have them on Horus straps or Everest straps, and they're more than happy with them.
This color is just.
Yeah, it's
not as big as I thought too.
No, it's a lot smaller and loose than most people think. So you actually, if you were to hold this up,
it's almost
a little. It's not that it's thinner. It's the way that this case sits, especially with this fluid bezel. It's actually a little bit more round. So it feels like it sits a little bit thicker on it. But yeah.
Gotcha. They're both, great watches.
Oh, for sure.
I like that because you can just, that's also just one watch where you can take out 3 straps.
Exactly. Let me know how you want to play this out. I know you want to talk to your parents and see what they want to do.
And I know this, for this price also, it's probably going to sell pretty quickly.
Right. So I do have it on hold for you, so, just let me know.
Do you know what's the time frame usually on that?
So I've had it on hold for you for a couple of days. So if I can have, by end of week, at the absolute most, that would be best. Because after that, I really hold it too.
Because I'm assuming other people also.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's as you know, the market is correcting itself. So a lot of people are buying watches now because a couple months ago this was mid-20s. You know what I mean? So people are going.
Even on Watchbox now, I think it's like 22, 23.
Exactly. Let me know how you want to play it out. You have my cell phone number, so if you need anything, just feel free to give me a call.
If I decide to do it, it's not that far of a drive.
Exactly.
So. All right. Well,
pleasure meeting you, man.
It's a pleasure meeting you too.
Kyle, you ready for this? Check him out.
Narcos thing.
Tell me that doesn't fit. Tanya, you ever watch Narcos? You ever watch Narcos?
Yeah.
You never watch. Guys, thoughts? Yeah? Alright.
I'm pretty sure there's a meme of me floating around in a Hawaiian t-shirt just looking sad at a party, and they put it next to the sad Narcos, or sad Pablo meme.
So this week's been shaping up to be another pretty good week, just like last week. Sold 3 watches. Just this morning sold a coral red OP41 for $19,000, waiting on the wire on that. Sold a Richard Mille for $83,000. It was a RM2801 titanium. And also sold another Moser center sections. This one is a blue dial with a fade with the gold. And that was to another fellow South Carolinian as well. Yeah, feel pretty good about selling my first Richard Mille. Been a pretty busy week.
2 guys are walking. One guy walks into a bar. The other guy walks around the bar, looks down and goes, "Hey man, you should probably keep your eyes open." Get it? Because he walked into a bar.
All right, we're gonna cut there.
Yep. The Gray Market Group is a great place for, if you're looking for a specific thing or just want to see daily deals that I post. For example, I sold this Bulgari Octo Finismo. This is the 102-7114. Sold it for $17,700, which is a steal because normally on the website, this watch would have been $19,500. It was box and papers and it was an open card. It's already with the client and it looks great on his wrist. Next up we have a Platinum Baguette Daytona that I sold for $167,000. Brand new box 2022. You know who you are. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, just keep on pushing.
Hello? Hello? I got an email from a client. She wanted to buy a few pieces for her husband. However, I asked her to give me a call because I didn't know which model she wants.
Hi, Anna. Thanks for calling me.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Just wanted to talk to you about, the exact pieces that you were looking for.
He's very particular.
I see.
He knows exactly what it is that he wants.
Got it. So the number, the IWC, I know. I'll see if I can find that. It's a limited edition. The Rolex, the Meteorite Daytona, they come in different metals, and it comes on an Oyster Flex strap with a rubber strap or a bracelet. Are you looking for one piece, a few pieces, and when would you need those by?
I don't need them at any particular time. I know this particular Meteorite Daytona is hard to come by.
So
I know any of the Rolexes are,
yes, I can definitely find any of them. The question is for what price?
Yeah, I know.
So whenever if you know the exact piece that he wants, I'll give you the quotes for each one.
That would be great. So this one, I think the Meteorite Daytona is the one with the rubber. It says Oyster, 40 millimeters, white gold.
White gold, but on the strap. Also metal and color dial, if you know.
can I please let you know?
Yes, of course. And you can let me know at any time.
I know Rolex in general are very, very hard to get, and I know my husband would kill me if I paid over retail, which I know right now they are over retail.
Right.
But I don't know if you guys had any connection into getting those directly from Rolex?
No, unfortunately, so it's impossible to get any of these pieces for retail. Yeah. It's, you know, if you go into the store, it doesn't matter how many pieces you bought before, you're still going to pay over retail.
Oh, trust me, I know. My husband has an extensive Rolex collection, and they're like, sorry.
If I know which pieces you're looking for, I can give you kind of suggestions for what I have at a good deal. And are you looking for brand new only, or pre-owned would be okay as well?
I think brand new only.
So let's do this. If you could find out the details, I will definitely get back to you with a quote.
So give me a few days. I'm getting back on the president and the AP.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anna.
It's my
Talk to you
pleasure.
soon.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Thanks.
Good morning, Sabina.
Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
Gary pulled me into his office and he wants me to, start learning things every single day. So he's assigning me a few pieces and giving me homework on it and actually putting me to the test.
There's going to be more homework today, and we bought so much stuff today.
You bought this today?
Yes, I don't even know what's in here. Oh, this is pretty, very pretty emerald earrings. Some nice stuff came in. This is all branded stuff. I'm excited about one piece in here. I'm gonna give you homework to study about this piece. This is Van Cleef piece, okay? The line collection Van Cleef was made by a designer by the name of 𝗙𝗰𝗲𝗯. As you can see, the piece is old. You see it's tarnished. You see?
Yeah.
The color changed. That's an old piece. Okay, these are pearls and diamonds.
Pearls and diamonds.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you some random pieces. Tell me what you found out about it. This Bulgari, and of course one of my favorites, VCA Cosmo collection. I wanna see what you're gonna tell me about this one.
We've had pieces like this before too.
We do have now. How cool is this? It's a Dior keychain. Christian Dior keychain.
Oh, wow.
This is, I think it's a Hermes piece. If I'm not mistaken, find out if it's current, name of the collection, all the details and the retail price. And try to find it online what it sells for. What I want you to do, I want you to memorize all this.
Okay.
Okay? You're gonna get some knowledge.
Yeah.
This is the best way to learn.
Sounds good.
Okay? Think we're good for today?
I think that's enough.
You got some cool pieces there. I gave Sabina a few pieces to check online. The best way to learn is I give her 5-6 pieces. She needs to go online and do the homework, see what the pieces are, how much people are selling it for, all the descriptions. If she studies this every day for an hour, maybe in 30 to 60 days she will know something about this. So far she's doing okay, but in the future I expect a lot more from her.
So I had a conversation with the salespeople about our current environment and the fact that we had good month last month. On paper everything is good. One of the things that I'm noticing is that I feel like I'm doing a waltz every day.
Let me guess, you're talking about trades.
Trades. We have enough of that stuff in stock. We have probably 20 subs. What do we need 20 subs for? 2 months ago it would have been great because the prices were going up, and every time I sell one I can't replace for the same price. It doesn't work anymore. You know, Marco just called me. He goes, "Hey, I have a guy who wants to trade this watch for a Batman Oyster." I'm like, "I'm not doing this trade." I was like, "Because the 3 watches that you have, we have multiples of, and I want to sell a Batman Oyster for cash." because it's still a good seller. Unless it's something big with big upside, I don't want to take any more trades.
So Adrian came up with a concern, and the concern is that because of the market dip, what we're seeing happen is we're seeing people consolidating their collection and taking in profits from the watches that they have. So my question to you is the following.
Here's what I want.
How do we draw a line between being able to ensure that the clients are happy, all while not ending up with 50 Submariners?
I'll explain to you. Sell the watch for cash and take in their watches on consignment, because otherwise it hurts us. I want to be liquid. There's plenty out there right now, plenty.
We are working with a budget that we need to continually turn in order to stay successful and, quite frankly, be able to pay our bills. Because if we continue taking trades for the next 3 months and not get $1 in, that's going to be an issue. We've gone through the problem of aging inventory. We don't technically have aging inventory anymore. You know, our inventory moves fast, so why not prioritize and say to the guys, especially if you're running contests with the sales team, which is great, it creates more action, it creates more sales, and the last contest.
In the document that I just submitted to them, right, I put specific watches that I'm open to trades on.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, so if today we have 20 Submariners, why not prioritize those? Say, look, this week, priority number 1, whoever sells most Submariners this week gets an extra commission, or whatever it might be.
At this point, I was running under a certain business model for the longest time. Because obviously the Submariners, the Daytonas, Royal Oaks, that's always the blue chip stuff that's always selling. So I was always chasing it. Well, not only was I chasing it, just came organically. Right?
You weren't chasing.
No, but I'm always looking out for that stuff. I'm no longer looking out for that stuff because it has become too available. So the salespeople need to know immediately when somebody comes in to sell a Submariner for a Batman, I don't want to do that trade. Sell the Batman for cash and take in that other Submariner on consignment.
Yeah, because you're trading apples for apples, more or less.
And I'll get you more on consignment than I will if I'm taking that watch and trade. Because as time progresses, and the more of these trades that I'm taking, I'm noticing I'm getting the trades cheaper, and they're just sitting and be getting more trades. Things can flip, and they can flip quickly based on a few factors. China opening up will definitely help.
Guys, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Start clicking away, and I'll see you guys next week on another episode of Gray Market.